right, it's a beautiful, very hot day in Key West. I am covered and trying to wear light clothing. I own very little light clothing. Everything's dark and foreboding. There's a train. There's the Conch Tour train. Everybody looks like they could probably walk faster than the train, actually. Okay, so the first place I'm gonna go, since I'm right here, and I rode my bike past here 2 days ago. I can't believe I've been in Key West for 3 days. This is amazing. Anyway, so this is the Truman White House, and then just a little bit, 0.3 miles up the road is the Shipwreck Museum, and then less than half a mile is the Ecological Center. So those are the three that I'm gonna do today. I don't think it's gonna take me, 4 hours. But yeah, so this is a White House apparently for the Harry Truman Little White House Museum. So let's go check it out. I know nothing about it, so let's learn. So I think I mentioned this in one of the other episodes, but anyway, this is another historical place, by the way. I don't know who this guy is. Private residence. So there's wild chickens everywhere on Key West because it's all protected, and that's really funny. Or rather, the chickens are protected. They're a protected species here. I was like, I want some tacos. Anyway, so yeah, I got in at like 1 a.m. I just ran into this woman. She was with like, it looks like her grandkids or her kids or something. But she's like, oh, hi. What, did you have fun yesterday? I'm like, did I meet you yesterday? See, I don't drink. So I was like, oh, okay. And so she was, my new friend was trying to teach this older lady, like really old lady, how to salsa dance. And it was really funny. And so I don't think her grandkids like wanted me to, she was kind of looked at me like, oh, and I was like, oh, you had fun dancing last night? She's like, oh, I gotta go. So no, she was funny. Oh, wild chickens everywhere. Okay, so this, I don't know what's over here. I'm just walking around aimlessly. This is a 1823 naval station. I'm telling you something, I'm digging Key West. I'll tell you something. I'm not a beach person or like a sunshine, but this is definitely like a very different vibe. And you definitely don't feel like you're in the furthest part of the U.S. on an island. It just feels like you're just on like the mainland. Okay, so this is the museum over here. And it's hot, but it's like not horrible. It's not like super humid. So let me go in here. And just an update, I'm not going to do anything at Biscayne tomorrow. The snorkeling is $137 for 3.5 hours of a boat trip snorkeling. So instead I booked the airboat in the Everglades tomorrow. So I'm going to do that instead. It didn't give me a time or date, so I'm assuming I can just get on the boat. It's only like $39, but anyway, so let's go check this out. All right, never mind. That's 40 minutes from now. The next guided tour is at 12 o'clock. So nowhere on any of the signs walking in does it say what time guided tours are. Because when I rode my bike past here on 2 days ago, whatever 2 days ago was, it's Saturday today, so on Thursday, yeah, I was like, it would have been nice to know, so yeah, I'm not going to wait because I only have 4 hours for parking and I have a 3-hour drive ahead. And I do need to, I vacuumed the van, but I do need to get groceries, and I would like to go to the gym at Planet Fitness and run, kind of stretch my legs. But anyway, so now I'm going to walk, never mind, I'm going to go walk over to the Shipwreck Museum, which I'm pretty sure doesn't have a 40-minute wait. This is pretty, but yeah, like Key West is, it's just like, it's kind of a non-America. Like, even the locals were telling me, like, we're so far from the mainland. Our only news is Miami news, and we generally don't watch it. But they're not, like, ignorantly sheltered. It's just, like, there's no reason for them to need to know anything going on because they're kind of in their own little world. And it is very, very, very clean. My friend last night was like, it's got that kind of New Orleans vibe, like style, except it's not a shithole. And it's a very clean version of like New Orleans, especially the nightlife is pretty similar. So this is kind of where I was last night, Mallory Square. So yeah, so it's good. I'm just gonna walk, get some walking in, and that's it. What I also like is the nighttime crowd is very, very different than the daytime crowd. And the only thing is there's like literally no diversity here. Like last night we were out, I was like it's Yeah, it's a very whitewashed area. Surprisingly, there's not that much diversity. We're this close to Cuba, but obviously, you know, Cubans can't just pop over all that stuff. So other souvenir shops. I know where I am. Okay, this is Mallory Square on the other side, the Key West Art Museum. I'm gonna go in there too. Let's go check out the art museum, and then I'll check out the shipwreck museum, and then I will check out the ecological center. And just to lay of the land, there's the souvenir shops over there. And then this is over where the ferry port was yesterday when I left. So you can take a trolley, but it is easy to walk around if you're able to. But if you have mobility needs or you need assistance, you can definitely, you know, take the trolley is a really great idea. A great way to kind of hop on and hop off. So I remember this. This is Diana Nyad. I'm actually friends with a very famous ocean swimmer who swam across the Bering Strait many years ago. She's a children's book author. And this is great. Eyes on the Island. I tell you, the art museums are a really good way to get an idea of kind of the local culture, except the ones where they just steal everything. But this is definitely Key West. So active military are free, but it's $13 for veterans. So I think you get like a $4 discount. And it's great, there's only like 2 other people here. It's definitely a very different colonial time than you get like in Rhode Island, for example. Like down here, I don't know. I mean, Key West, you know, kind of had to defend the country, but it was just a very different type of settlement than it was on like the, you know, I don't think it was as, I don't know, difficult, I guess, I don't know. It was all difficult back then, but it wasn't like, you know, like you get in Boston or Rhode Island or, you know, the East Coast. It's just a really different history. But yeah, so that's what he was, the tour guide was talking about at the Dry Tortugas. So to get from here, from Baltimore, you have to go down here, but you have to go past the Keys. So you're actually south of the Keys and past Dry Tortugas, Fort Jefferson, and then all the way around here. That was the Anaconda plan. So these are the industries. So we have the cigar company. That's a cigar factory. The industry, cigar making, wrecking. Key West, the richest city. Sponging. These are all the different industries. I rode my bike past the Casa Marina, but they're renovating it right now. It's a landmark hotel. And the guy that built the railroad, he owned that hotel. All right, this is, oh, Hemingway. That's right, he was down here. And Labor Day hurricane. There's hurricanes all the time down here. Overseas Highway, which I drove, which I have to drive back today, actually. And then through here. Yeah, this is the storm. Holy crap. Yep, that obliterated what little was here at the time. Is Isla Medora. They lost 63 members of his extended family. Only the residents, only 11 survived. Yeah, they just, you know, they, as devastating as this stuff is, they do figure out the engineering to make it less devastating each time it happens. If you look at the houses down in Galveston, they're all on stilts. Down here, the houses aren't on stilts. I'm surprised that they're all land level. But anyway, this is 1920s. Okay, let's go to the other side. So this is where I drove. This is a 3-hour drive. It's just about maybe 120 miles all the way down here. All the way down here. All the way down here to Key West. So I am currently right here. And then somewhere over here, Mullet Key, that's funny. Somewhere down way over here, 70 miles away, is Dry Tortugas, and way down here is Cuba. Well, this is interesting. Why Key West? Cayo Hueso, Key West, was an inhospitable coral island perched on the edge of a very dangerous reef. It was an island of wading birds, mangroves, mosquito clouds. Thankfully, there's no mosquitoes down here now, and a thriving population of turtles. I have not seen a turtle yet. Despite early settlers' encounters with hurricanes, fires, disease, and pirate raids, some saw the opportunity to make their fortune on this 2-by-4-mile island. That is nuts. This island's only like 2-by-4, and call it home. So yeah, so the Dry Tortugas also was called dry because there's no fresh water. Not that the turtles are dehydrated. It's like, oh, the poor dehydrated turtles. Do I go up? I don't know if there's a second floor. I don't know if there's more stuff up here. She said there's 2 floors. I'm on the second floor. Okay, yeah, staff only. Man is not made for defeat. The old man in the sea. So, argumenti. It drives me nuts. It's like, I'm not going to say pirate jokes. Anyway, okay. In April 1928, Ernest Hemingway and his wife made their first visit to the island of Key West. So this is all about Ernest Hemingway over here. All right, so the next one I'm going to go to is the Shipwreck Museum. This is the Shipwreck Museum. Mallory Square also has the Shell Warehouse, conch fritters, Key West Sponge Market, the train tour, the chicken coop. And so I'm going to go in here quickly. I want to get a chai or something. I need something to drink, a snack. And then I'm not going to go in the aquarium. I think I've seen enough sea life because I was actually literally in the ocean yesterday. I tell you something, I'm so glad. I don't want to leave Key West, by the way. And this is weird because I fucking hate the sun and I hate the heat. Okay, so let me go in and see if there's maybe a chai in here. And a restroom would be nice. This is great, and it's not busy at all. This is like the dead season. It's amazing. There's records, lots of like interesting little shops. I don't feel like, usually when I'm in places where it's like, oh, stupid shopping and shit. I don't get a vibe here like that. I'm pretty cool and chill here. Bathrooms. Okay, let's go up there. So those are the conch fritters. This is the bus tour, and this is the Shipwreck Museum here. It smells like the ocean. Right when it starts raining, I'm gonna go up to the lookout tower. She gave me my sticker because she goes, some old lady, everyone's old here. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna give you the sticker because I know you're gonna climb that thing. I'm like, sure, whatever. Great view. Maybe we can check on the van. No, nothing for veterans, but it's $13 seems to be the magic number today. This was also at $13 to get in. I'll tell you something, I'm glad it's raining today and not yesterday. It's totally lucked out. Prudence, where are you? She's down there. All right, just because I can. Arg, matey. All right, great turnout. Oh my God, it's windy up here. Oh my God, the whole of Key West. Where's my van? My van is down there. It is raining like a mother up here. This is great. Yeah, don't use an umbrella. The guy's umbrella is like flying all over the place. It's gonna stop in a minute. I mean, like I said, Key West is so little, that cloud is bigger than the island. It's just gonna like go right over us. Oh my God, it's hailing. Is it hailing or is that rain? The rain is massive. No, I think that's just big rain things. Okay, let me get out of here and go on to the next place, which I think I have to walk half a mile. So I'm gonna go find some food. All right, maybe I'll go to the aquarium. Okay, down we go. Down the scary, whatever the hell I'm on, tower. Words, Jenny, it would be nice. All right, so that's done. And now it's pissing with rain. There's a chair. So I don't care about rain, I can walk in it. So maybe I'll do that. I just don't want my stuff to get wet that I bought, which is hanging from my bag. Oh yeah, no, it's really raining out there. Okay, since it's raining, I'm gonna get something to drink. And let's do a chai if they have it. This is cute. Very cute. Okay, got my iced chai, and it's still raining, so the sun's coming out. My weather app says it's not raining, so I only have like half a mile to walk, and then I think that's it. I think just the ecological, then it's the butterfly, but I think that's outdoors. So I think after I go to the Eco Center, I'm going to drive back to Homestead. So goodbye, Key West, you were delightful. All right, I'm going to go in the Maritime Museum for a minute. Let's see what this is about. It's cold in here. Okay. All right, the rain has stopped and the sun is back out. And that's the reason it's so lush and beautiful down here. And people say well, somebody says that the Florida palm trees are prettier than the California palm trees. This is great. Although these were like strategically planted, so they're not native like to the road. Okay, so I've got 0.4 miles. Yeah, I think I'm done after this. I'm gonna head out. I think I'll go grocery shopping when I'm back in Homestead, and I'll be staying at the Cracker Barrel, and I'll be very sad. It's weird. I don't normally get like super attached to a place. I don't know. It's just something about it down here. Again, it's everything, checking off everything that I hate, like the sun. This is where I was at the other day when I was on my bicycle, but I rode from the other direction down. Actually, I rode through here, went over to the Coast Guard boat and over to the farmer's market. And then I rode this way. All these wild chickens. Hello, chickens. That's hilarious. Of all the species and animals to be protected, these little chickens. Hi. Are you a chicken? Are you like chicken or are you a chicken? I don't know. They're pretty brave walking around here on their own. Okay, so yeah, so it's over here. Everyone's driving golf carts. It's funny. Yeah, so rain stopped, and this was where I was at the other day. So it's really, really nice. And it's funny, like the true Brit in me, like we don't care if it rains, we still play outside. All the kids are going down the slide, even though everything's soaking wet right now. I love it. Okay, so yeah, so it's over there. The Keys, Florida Keys Ecological Complex, Environmental Complex. And I think, yeah, the other one's the butterfly. I don't know how far that is from here. But yeah, I think I'm just going to get out because I don't want to, I don't think there'll be traffic going out of Key West on a Saturday. I think traffic is coming in. But I know that like there's a little bit of delays on the other side of the road when I was coming down here. But it's a beautiful drive. So I do need to get gas as well before I head out on that. Can't believe it. My God, when I started this back in May, when I was like, I'm just going to keep traveling the rest of the year till I finish all the national parks and until I've gone to every state in the lower contiguous 48 states. And I did it. I'm like, oh, what do I do now? So maybe that's why I'm not in a hurry to leave, because I don't really have to be anywhere. I need to be in Albuquerque in 2 weeks. So, and then after this, I'm just heading up into the Panhandle and just riding my bike in places to like break up the drive, going back to a few like good mountain bike trails like the Stanley Draper Trail outside of Oklahoma City, which is really, really good. One of my favorite fast single track trails. But doing it all on the new bike. When I get to Santa Fe, I need to get Broken Spoke, where I bought the bike. I need to get them to fix the derailleur because I've just been having people tweak it over the last 5 months. thanks to fucking REI breaking it 2 weeks after I bought the bike, getting me stranded on my bike packing trip because none of the middle gears, only the very top gear and the very low gear were catching. None of the other gears were catching. So word to the wise, don't go to REI to get your bike fixed. But yeah, so I'm gonna have them do like a whole tune up and clean it and, you know, replace some things, the chain and everything. So I should have a warranty, or at least, on it. Can't believe, like 2 weeks after owning this awesome mountain bike. Anyway, but it got me around. But you know, downhill mountain biking, I don't need to change gears. And riding in New York City, it wasn't that bad because there wasn't really much elevation gain. So thankfully, but unfortunately, I can't do any more bike packing until, well, I need to also get my hardtail fixed. So I'm gonna get that, both bikes fixed when I'm in Santa Fe, and then fly out of Albuquerque. So, okay, let's go and see what this is about. This is fun. And they have a photo up where you can stand on a paddleboard. Stand on the paddleboard and paddle in front of here. That's funny. They also have an undersea lab, and they've got a theater, 20-minute video. So yeah, I'll see the video. This is cool. It's a small exhibit. I think the actual center is a lot bigger. This is just kind of for visitors. And there is this as well. And this is incredibly important. So a coral reef, coral is actually a living organism. So when you're scuba diving or snorkeling, you don't want to step on the coral. You just want to keep going until you can stand up or get to the shore. That's super important. Yeah, we just destroy everything. It's like humans suck. But anyway, so yeah, so this is where I went. So I was up here in Biscayne Bay, and then down here, drove all the way down here. And then I went out to Dry Tortugas, which has a ton of coral. I don't know, I have to look at the GoPro videos. I don't know what I saw. If I saw the coral, because I don't know how much of it got destroyed with the building of the fort and people living that close to the water. But I assume that further out from the island, it's there's more coral there. Okay, this is the theater, and it plays every 20-minute video every 30 minutes on the hour-and-a-half hour, so it's almost 1 p.m. Late start to the day, so I'm gonna go in and watch the video.
This place has inspired me my entire life. When I was a little girl, I dreamed I could fly like a bird. I would soar over lush mangroves to the sea, float over a mosaic of shallows, then dive beneath the surface and glide along the reef. On my first visit to the hammock, my father told me that before I would be allowed to explore, I had to sit in one place. The place felt almost frozen in time, yet wherever I looked, the mangroves fostered life. Providing a home for those who survive by agility, camouflage, and stealth. Not long after, I wrote. A wide range of traditional fisheries that went back generations took a backseat as real estate development and tourism began to boom, creating their own impact on local ecosystems. It would take many years before we fully understood the implications of such development. More and more people made their way to the Keys. Most came to enjoy the beauty and climate of the islands, others to seek riches or refuge. Many stayed. These growing numbers presented new challenges in managing the Keys' unique environment. Learning to balance enjoyment with responsibility became an ever-evolving struggle.
All right, that was interesting. I'm going to walk over to the Coast Guard ship and check that out. I don't think I can get across there. I've got to go around. And then I'm pretty close to where I'm parked. So then I'm going to go back. I don't understand. If you have a helmet, why do you have a helmet in your front basket of your bicycle? I know you're only going like half a mile an hour, like on your bike, but still, there's drunk people in golf carts here. So yeah, you don't want to, I mean, there's that horror story of the bride that was killed on her wedding day because some drunk driver in Foley Beach, which I think was in the Carolinas maybe, she like went on this drinking binge and then slammed into the back of this golf cart. Like this bride and groom were leaving the wedding reception and it was just horrific. And I see these golf carts, I'm like, it doesn't take much for some drunk driver to slam into the back of you, and on a bicycle too. So then you see all the tourists riding the mopeds, like not in a straight line. They're just wobbling from side to side. You know, it's just, this is, you know, it's beach resort area. Thailand, the same thing. The number of people that get the Samui tattoo, where it's like you get the 3rd-degree burn on the side of your calf because you got off the moped on the wrong side and you burned your leg on the exhaust pipe. Those were very, very common. Those were horrific as well. But you'd always see like random, you know, when I was there like 9 times I've been to Thailand, you always see random people on the side of the road without a helmet on, just passed out because they crashed their moped. I don't know. Yeah, this couple over here, they're just riding their bikes with their helmets in the front basket. Like, your hair's not going to look bad with a helmet on. Your hair will look bad when your face is pancaked on the ground. And after being, let me just say, I'm not the Karen, I'm the voice of reason on this. I've been in the trauma unit in San Diego's trauma center for 3 months, 10 hours a day this year with Jeff. So I have seen what happens when the human body slams down on concrete, and it is not pretty. So, okay, I'm tired now. All right, so past the dumpsters. It is an extremely, extremely clean area down here. And Dry Tortugas is pack in and pack out. They're very good about making sure the trash is collected on the boat. The park is clean. No homeless people. I have not seen any homeless people down here. I guess they just, you know, too hot, or maybe I mean, everybody's hiring. There's jobs everywhere down here. You know, if you want to get on a boat, if you want to do a tour, if you want to work in the tourism industry. I mean, it's like, there are jobs here, but I'm going to go on this boat for a minute. Okay, so this is closed until the 10th of October. They're doing maintenance. They haven't updated the website, which is why, you know, so anyway, okay, no worries. I thought it was closed. Like, there might be another entrance. So anyway, I was asking the guy. And, okay, cool. All right, I'm going to walk back. I'll come back again, definitely. So I'm not too concerned if I don't go on the Coast Guard ship today. But, all right, Key West, I'm going to head out. I want some ice cream. There is a severe lack of ice cream shops here, though. I will say that. There, like when I was in the East Coast, there's tons and tons of like standalone ice cream parlors. Like that was the big thing. Lots of dairy farming, but out here, not a lot of ice cream. Maybe it's just too hard to transport it all the way down here. So maybe I'll go to the supermarket and get ice cream. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So this is cool. This is the Weather Station Inn, but this is the United States Weather Service in 1870. One of the original observation stations. Key West was critical for weather forecasters. I'm like obsessed with the weather. You have to be when you're a van lifer. All right, I'm gonna stop off at the library, which is just in this shopping center, and see if I can upload my video quickly and just get that out the way. I'm not in a hurry to get to, not at all in a hurry to get where I need to go. Hang on. I'm actually gonna take note of this. This is a good stopping point, just about 30-40 miles outside of Key West on the way back to Miami. They've got laundromat, they've got library, they've got Winn-Dixie, which is supermarket, Bagel Island, UPS store. This is fantastic. I'm definitely going to mark this. I will put the address on the screen of the library. It's Monroe County Library, Big Pine Key branch. So I'm gonna go up, hopefully it's open. I think it closes at 5 today, and just see if they have decent Wi-Fi to quickly upload my video that's almost uploaded. So we'll see. All right, unfortunately that library's Wi-Fi was utter crap, so I'm gonna have to find one when I get like on the way to Naples or something. I don't know, I'm not in a hurry to upload the video. I just like to get them like off my computer. I want to get all the raw files off the computer, so whenever I finish the video I just upload it, and then I delete all of the clips, and then just save the chickens. Can't get over the fact there's so many chickens around here. Anyway, I'll definitely miss the roosters going cock-a-doodle-doo. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Winn-Dixie, get some food. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna get some food to eat as well. There's a Radio Shack? No way. Oh, that's too funny. I don't think it's a radio. Oh, it is a Radio Shack. I had no idea they're still around. Anyway, so yes, I'm just going now to head toward back to Homestead, back on the mainland. The good thing, at least while it was uploading, I did get to plan my Everglades trip. So I bought an airboat ticket for the Everglades Safari Park, which is like, I guess we go into the Everglades, but the safari park is before you get to the Shark Valley tram, which is what the National Park Service actually recommends to go through the park. And apparently, like, when I called them, she's like, no, there's no wait list, nothing, you know, you don't have to reserve online. It's like the slow season. So all right, so I guess I'll just show up at 9 a.m. tomorrow and do a 2-hour tram, and they go to something similar to Klingman's Dome Tower. And she said, yeah, we were built second, so it's the same architect. It's kind of funny. Anyway, there's a Radio Shack here. That's weird. All right, I'm back at Cracker Barrel. I think this is the one I was at the other night. It says no overnight parking by code, but they do allow overnight parking. So let me go around the other side. So bizarre. Sometimes there'll be a sign, but the business is like, no, it's okay, you can park. They're still serving dinner. So let me see. There's a bunch of different Cracker Barrels, but yeah, this should be the one I was at. RV parking. Yep. Yeah, so they're fine. So I'm just gonna come around and just park in the RV right here. I'll park up at the end. And the same people are here from last night. Maybe I'll back in. Let's see. Yeah, no, they're fine. They're fine with me being here. So I'm just gonna back in over here, and I think that's my spot. I should just park in the RV spot just because it's an RV spot. And that guy's still here, so I think he's leaving. I don't know. Maybe he's parking here tonight again. Who knows?